Elijah Jr. loved his perfectly normal life, especially sleeping in on Saturdays. Little did he know, this Saturday would be anything but normal. Suddenly, a loud pop echoed through the house, followed by an eerie silence. The television remote vanished from his hand, seemingly into thin air. Elijah decided he had to find it. The television remote was the key to surviving Saturday. He knew this would be a difficult and possibly ridiculous quest. His journey began in the kitchen, where a rogue banana peel lay menacingly on the floor. Was this a clue? He slipped on a peel. Instead of finding a clue, he found himself sliding towards the living room. He landed with a thump right in front of the sofa. Underneath it was a single lonely sock. Still no remote. Suddenly, a mischievous glint caught his eye. It was coming from the cat's toy basket. Could the remote be in there? He rummaged through the basket, encountering squeaky mice, feathery wands, and even a rubber chicken. But alas, no remote. Defeated, Elijah Jr. slumped onto the sofa. Maybe watching clouds outside the window was just his destiny today. But wait. He noticed something odd. A faint glow emanated from behind the curtains. He pulled back the curtains, and bam! A portal to another dimension. Or maybe just the backyard. The backyard was even weirder. Squirrels were wearing tiny hats, and the gnome collection was dancing. One of the gnomes pointed a tiny ceramic finger towards the bird bath. "Check there, young Elijah," he seemed to say without speaking. Elijah cautiously approached the bird bath. Floating in the water was a rubber ducky wearing a tiny crown. He reached into the bird bath and lifted the rubber ducky. Attached to its bottom was a note. The note read, "Look where the sun doesn't shine." That had to mean the shed. He raced towards the shed, dodging dancing gnomes and squirrels with questionable fashion choices. Inside the shed, it was dark and dusty. Cobwebs clung to everything. And there, on a shelf, was a banana. Not just any banana. This banana was glowing faintly and humming a catchy tune. As he reached for the banana, it vanished. In its place was the television remote. He grabbed the remote triumphantly. But why all the weirdness? Suddenly, the dancing gnomes, the hat, wearing squirrels, and even the rubber ducky started clapping. Turns out, it was all a surprise party orchestrated by his slightly eccentric fairy godmother, Brenda. Brenda, disguised as a garden gnome, winked. Happy remote retrieval day. Elijah chuckled, grabbing the remote and heading inside for a Saturday of television. Life was good and wonderfully weird.